USA, a Mexican restaurant.
We had not yet ordered anything, and the food was already arriving. Chips, salsa, unrequested, free. I stopped the waiter. We have not yet earned these. They just come with the table, man.
They just come with the table. In my land, hospitality is a debt. Every gift creates an obligation. Wait carefully, return in the proper season, in interest of feeling here. The gift arrives before you've even proven you can pay for it.
This is not an appetizer. This is a declaration. We trust you.
We can't let these Scots leave Boston. The vibes that these lads have brought the city is unmatchable. They're trying things for the first time. They're trying clam chowder. They're getting drunk, dancing everywhere in their kilts, climbing statues, climbing the Sam Adams statue, pulling each other drunk on Haymarket fruit pallets. We must protect these lads at all costs, because they are just the vibes that they're bringing in Boston is just purely incredible. So I hope you guys stay. I hope you guys keep staying and bringing the vibes for your next game. I think it's Scotland, Morocco in a couple of days. So big win yesterday. You guys deserved it. Boston loves you.
I was a bartender in Orlando, so I met a lot of people from the UK. They would always ask me where the toilet was. Guys, the toilet is indeed in the restroom, okay? I showed you Europeans reacting to American food, Europeans reacting to going to Walmart. It's been an entire American culture experience, and it's amazing to see. We also have Americans who are reacting.
If I see one more person who's visiting for the World Cup from another country and they're crying over a mid-tier restaurant, I'm saving that for proof next time I say, I want to go to Chili's, and everyone in my group chat complains. I saw a British woman cry after doing a mozzarella pull from a triple dipper. I've seen two Australian girls say they would eat Chipotle every single day of their lives. I saw a British lad fall in love with a spicy Chick-fil-A biscuit. Also, I better not hear anyone in Europe talking about, oh, Americans are so fat, Americans are so fat. Y'all been here a week and look at you. Yes, the serving sizes are atrocious, but you see why we eat it. It's delicious.
Maybe that's why you guys are in better shape. In Spain, I had the best hot chocolate with churros that I've ever had in my entire life. But when it came to just regular food, I felt like every single place had the same menu. But you know, that's the culture there. And the wine was amazing also.
Videos of European tourists visiting the US for the World Cup is really putting things into perspective as to why there's a stereotype from Europeans about Americans being like fake and two-faced. Like, I'm seeing a lot of videos of Europeans who are visiting the US right now being really surprised by just how friendly Americans are. Which is actually a little bit funny because a lot of these videos I'm seeing are from Europeans visiting the East Coast, and the East Coast is stereotypically one of the least friendly regions in the United States. Like, don't get me wrong, East Coast people are very kind, but not particularly friendly. It is very common for us in the US to give a stranger a compliment or to go out of our way to help someone out. Like, if we saw someone who is visibly lost, we're likely to stop and ask them where they're going and possibly give them directions. Or like, if you ever driven in the United States, you see us waving at each other all the time, that is a common way that we say like thank you. Or
if you want to hate America or Americans, watch the news. But if you want to love America, just come visit.
Woman says, oh no, the man in the hat already paid for your beers. So we go up to shake his hand. We think it's probably the guy in the big cowboy hat, and he's shaking our hands. That is a firm handshake, and it's a proper Texas hospitality. He's like, oh yeah, he's just chatting away, asking us where we're going, where we're from. Lovely Texas man.
That's really nice. Gives them a good impression of us, okay?
And I think I have a new favorite genre in the United States that I hope never goes away, and that is Europeans coming over here for the very first time and experiencing the United States, experiencing ranch dressing and free refills and crushed ice and F-150 pickup trucks and SEC football
Wait, that's one thing. They also don't give you ice automatically with drinks or anything. You have to ask for it. You have to specifically ask for ice or ice on the side. And they're probably like, why do you guys like ice so much?
stadiums with B-52s and Black Hawk helicopters flying overhead with red, white, and blue fireworks shooting up and an eagle flying around the stadium. Like, I'm not even a college football fan, and as an American, that makes me want to grab the biggest American flag I can find, a musket, and run up a hill. I can't imagine what that does to the spirit of the European who's finally starting to comprehend why we left the old world. You see now. Do you see, from Pizza Ranch to Taco Bell to biscuits and gravy to Buc-ee's to Bass Pro Shops? The things we take for granted in the United States as Americans, Europeans are absolutely loving. This should make everybody that's a United States citizen stop for a second and actually appreciate the things that we have. This content is not only hilarious, but it's also kind of sad because these Europeans seem to love the United States more than a lot of us do. And the cool thing about this is a lot of these Europeans, the media that they're fed in Europe is constantly derogatory and hateful against the United States at large, spinning propaganda about us that's not necessarily true about everyday life in America, similar to what our own media does to us, but even worse. And they're coming here with fresh eyes to see the United States and experience it for the first time and meet us Americans. And they're overwhelmed by how nice Americans are, how friendly and hospitable we are compared to other places in the world. How incredibly beautiful our country actually is. You hear this a lot from people that travel is, oh, Europe has all the cool...
Wait, that's another thing. America does have so many beautiful places, like amazing. And you don't hear about this a lot from like international folks, right?
Monuments, and they have the historical sites and they have the 1,000-year-old churches. And that's all true and good. I just went and visited all that myself. I absolutely loved it.
Gorgeous.
But America has some of the most beautiful scenic landscapes in the entire world, second to none. And we take that for granted so much. Even things as little as free refills and crushed ice in your drink. Like when I was in Europe, I didn't realize they didn't have that stuff. I had the experience that they're having coming over here, but in reverse. I realized the things in the United States that we have that they don't have. In Europe, you got to pay to go pee. In Europe, if you want a Coke at a restaurant,
we went to Madrid and we had to pay to go pee. There's like a famous marketplace over there and we had to pay. I don't remember how many coins it was, but we had to pay. When we got to Madrid at the train station, we had to pay to go to the bathroom as well. Yeah, that's true.
They give you a glass like this big, make you pay $4 for it, and if you want any more, you got to pay another $4 and they fill up this little glass again. In America, you can get a big gulp, drink the whole thing, and then fill it up for free 1,000 times again. And we as Americans have the audacity to complain?
Okay, now this lady has been to London. She says that British food really is that bad. I don't know, I did hear this before from a family member who was there. They didn't like the food at all.
A lot of Europeans posting about their experiences trying American foods. A lot of the time it's them going to like American fast food chains or, chains that aren't that good, like Golden Corral or Arby's or Wendy's, and saying that it's the best food that they've ever had in their entire life. In the comments, I'm seeing a lot of Americans saying that their food can't possibly be that bad. I'm here to tell you that it can be. Last January, I went to London for a study abroad program, and my friend and I stopped at this British kind of chain pub just because we needed something to eat. And I'm going to show you what they served me. Keep in mind, I went with the safest option.
Safest option. Oh, that looks bad.
This is a really thinly cut chicken breast that had been shallow fried, a fried egg, and this is spinach that had been stewed in milk. This little section here, all ate of this meal, and then we actually ended up leaving because it was so terrible.
That egg looks like crap. When I go to London, we're gonna have to find some Indian food or something else.
I just wanted to say rest in peace to our British friends who have to go back to the UK.
Oh, man.
I am so sorry that you can't stay here and eat our wonderful food after the World Cup is over. Unless you decide to come back on vacation, which I hope you do.
Yeah,
we
come
very
back.
much so enjoyed having you here.
Yo, why am I crying watching these people experience America for the first time?
Aww.
It's been super fun to watch. Like, I thought I was crazy for like laughing and then like getting emotional because it's a little healing actually. As much as people talk about how we hate this country, like no, we love this country. And so seeing everyone experience America and vlog it and talk about how friendly people have been and how great the food has been, just positive experiences all the way around. It's a little healing.
It has been nice seeing it. Like, I really hope that more people come and visit the US because it's not so bad, okay? We have some amazing things.
European friends, when they go back home to their home countries, tell all their friends, no, Americans really are just that friendly. They really are just that nice and that welcoming, and it's not fake. They mean it. Because I've just watched several videos, but one in particular of a man being beside himself with glee because he's in America and an American walked by him and told him good morning. He was like, I've never experienced anything like this. Americans are so nice. Yeah, we are. We've tried to tell you that. And everybody just said, no, you guys are fake. You don't mean it. I'm not going to tell anybody to have a good day if I don't mean it.
Yeah, that's not true. We're nice.
Like, am I going to lose sleep if you have a bad day? No. But I wish you well. I want good things for you.
Seeing Europeans react to American culture is warming my heart. I know, me too.
One thing that would just absolutely never get old for me is logging onto these apps and seeing Europeans or people from around the world reacting and enjoying American culture. Like, I struggle sometimes because I left the United States and I had a hard time when I was leaving there. But seeing people enjoy it for the first time reminds me that there are a lot of things to appreciate about it, even if it's just the little things, and those things are kind of silly. But just watching people fall in love with like ridiculous things like Waffle House or Taco Bell is extremely hilarious.
It's so cute.
This is also partially because the Taco Bell abroad is just not good.
It's not good?
Relative to Taco Bell in the United States.
Really?
So I feel extremely validated in my opinion on that. And yes, I'm aware it's fast food. It's not supposed to be good. I get that. But also just seeing people walk into like a Cabela's.
Yeah, but sometimes it just hits, you know? It's not supposed to be an everyday thing when you do have it.
The first time because it's ridiculous, or Super Walmart because it's also ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
If you haven't experienced those firsthand, the first time you do, it is legitimately mind-blowing.
Welcome to America. Come back and see us. Let me know what you think about this also. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.